Hello, my name is Angela Jens. I'm a counselor in Lethbridge, Alberta, and today I want to chat with you about separation and divorce. So a lot of parents, they feel guilty after separating from their child's other parent, and this is a natural response. It's okay to feel that way. The biggest thing is you are concerned. You're concerned about your child and you want to make sure that they're going to be okay. That's a great thing. It really is. A lot of the information that is out there is focused on this crisis type piece of divorce and separation, and yes, it is challenging, and yes, it comes with its hard pieces for sure. But I do want to mention that there are some benefits that do come out of separation and divorce for children. I'm going to provide 3 of those that I found in the research that I've done. The first thing that I want to note though before I move into those is that I did provide a video earlier on tips to support you on supporting your children through separation and divorce, and I will put a link down in the description area below. Another piece I want to mention is just this difference between high conflict and low conflict. So high conflict, if people are experiencing high conflict and then they move and they separate and then it moves to high conflict again, there's a piece there. There's high conflict and then there's low conflict, and that can be really beneficial, obviously, for both parents as well as children. And then there's lower conflict moving to higher conflict. So if you are kind of shifting onto this side and it is moving into more of that high conflict, I definitely want to encourage you to reach out for support for yourself in different ways, whether that's with counselors, mediators, individual counseling for yourself, just ways to support you to move through that, because that can be really challenging and that can make it harder on children. The first benefit actually relates to when people move from high conflict to lower conflict, or when there is maybe more arguing or conflict when parents are together, and when they separate there's lower conflict. So in those situations, children are not experiencing as much of that maybe arguing or tension in the household, and that can be really beneficial for them. The second thing that can be a benefit to children is that some stress is good stress. I'm not talking toxic stress, because that's not good stress, but some stress is really good because it helps build up some of those coping tools and those problem solving tools that really are going to benefit children, because they will have to deal with stressful events in their lives no matter what. So having some of those tools, they'll have some of those built up and they will be better able to deal with that stress later on in their life. The last one is that when parents separate and children are getting time with both parents, it actually can benefit a child or children in actually having more one-on-one time with their parents. So that's kind of another benefit, is being able to have more of that time and building more of those memories as well. If you are moving through separation and divorce and you are concerned about your child or your youth, reach out to me and I'd be happy to support them. But I'd also be happy to support you with identifying different ways for you and even your other parent in figuring out ways to support your child or youth through this transition. Thank you so much for watching, and stay tuned for more tips and tricks on ways to support you and your family.